Hello, everybody. My name's Kamara, and today we're going to do something a little different. Today, we are not reviewing just one, but two Backyardigans episodes. Episode 8, The Key to the Nile, and Episode 9, Knights Are Brave and Strong. So here's why I decided to do a jointed review of these two. Because these two episodes have a lot in common. Number 1, they both have all 5 characters. Number 2, they involve a royal aspect. Number 3, they involve some sort of a quest. And number 4, which is a bonus, I'm going to share a little theory of mine. So, let's do this. Alright. Episode 8, Key to the Nile. So in this episode, Tasha is pretending to be the royal princess Cleo of ancient Egypt. And her servants, Tyrone, Pablo, and Austin, serve her. But her one problem is she doesn't say please or thank you. And all the plants in the river and the ancient pyramids are dried up. So they all have to go to Sphinx Uniqua to figure out the secret of the Nile. And they all have to find 3 presents for her. 3 presents. But the thing is, along the way, Tasha isn't saying please or thank you to any of her servants for helping her find the gifts. And in our next episode, Knights Are Brave and Strong, and we have Tasha again, and this time she's a queen, and she sends Uniqua out to send off a royal message to her friend King Austin. And along the way, she meets the Moose of the Mist, which is Tyrone, and the Guardian of the Gate, which is Pablo. And they all tag along with her on her quest, not along with some obstacles along the way. And she'll have to be brave and smart and strong if she wants to become a knight. Now, let's start off with what I love about, first we're going to talk about what I love about Key to the Nile. Then we're going to talk about what I like about Knights Are Brave and Strong. And then I'm going to bring up my little theory, how these 2 episodes are connected. And then we are going to talk about the rating of each episode. So, what the things I like about The Key to the Nile. I love Tasha in this. Yes, I know she's a bit bossy in this, but I don't care. Like I said before, time and time again, I am a Tasha stan, and I absolutely love Tasha at this. Tasha is at her finest in this episode. Bossy, yet so serving princess, okay? I love her so much in this episode. And duly noted that Austin has a little bit of an attitude on the side when he's around with Tasha. That will come within my theory, so keep that in your back pocket, okay? Alright. So, and I love the songs in this, like I love Being a Princess. That's basically my theme song, okay? I love being a princess because I'm always told I'm a princess by my parents. And I still am. Even though I'm 16, I don't find it babyish. I don't. I don't. Not to brag or anything. I'm not trying to brag. But anyway. So they go off. I love the song 3 Presents. It's so super duper catchy. And I love the song what's it called? I Want My River Back. I feel whenever I hear that song, you know what I replace those lyrics by? Instead of I want my river back, I say instead, I want my backyardigans back. I want my backyardigans back. Because I do. I really want them back, okay? Okay. Back on topic. So I just feel like Austin, he's kind of the comic relief on the side. I don't know why, but like he makes me laugh whenever he's like she never says please or thank you. So yeah. And there's this, and when they finally go to Uniqua, I still can't put my finger on it, but like she's in her Sphinx form, right? After she says, "Hello there, who are you?" And after they introduce themselves, like when we come back to her, she's like getting up and she's in her normal model, and I'm like, first of all, I have a couple questions, like, Miss Ma'am, how did your body contort like that? I don't know if that's the actual word. How did your body get from that to that? Like, how like I'm still shocked. Like, I don't know how her body. I still can't put my finger on that. I still can't. Okay. Now the song Please and Thank You. I love that song so much. So, yeah, this whole episode is getting a 10. A 10. I love it so much. I love the River Nile setting. I love it so much. I have an obsession with ancient Egypt. It's just my everything. I love it so much. Sorry about the sirens in the background. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this episode is getting a 10. I love it so much. So super duper much. I love it. Okay. Now on to Knights of Brave and Strong. What I like about Knights of Brave and Strong. Okay. I really like this episode. I love it so much. Like the fact that first Tasha was a princess, now she stepped up to a queen. Like Miss Ma'am's doing business. Like, okay, working your way up. And I was like, I guess please and thank you get you somewhere in life. Well, it will. At least from a kid's perspective. But anyway, a lot of things I liked about this episode. Like, I love the music in this episode. I love it so much. Swing music. I am a sucker for swing music. I love it so much. It is beautiful. I actually do some swing dancing in my spare time when I get the chance. Like, whenever I go to dance class at school, I love to like put on my earpods and like do my little own thing when we have free time and like dance to some swing music. Really gets me in the mood, especially during exercising. The things I love about this episode, the songs are phenomenal as always. Unique was on top. Her singer voice was on top in this episode. I don't know about you, but I loved when Jemiah Simon, the one who sang for Uniqua in the first 3 seasons, I loved her singing so much. Because when Jemiah sang, she sang, okay? She sang. I mean, don't get me wrong, in the first season, Avion Baker, she did a good job. Don't get me wrong. But Jemiah will always be the OG to me. I feel like a little nitpick with Avion's voice. I feel like her voice is a teeny bit too high pitched. Because when Uniqua, it's very subtle. But whenever Avion sang for Uniqua, it was a little bit too high pitched, to say the least. But anyway. There's a quote in this there's 2 quotes in this that I really like from this episode. It's from, I can't remember the second one, but the one I can think of at the top of my head is that when Uniqua and Tyrone are making their way out of the misty forest, Tyrone's explaining, I wish I was brave. And then Uniqua says, I don't know if this is the exact quote, but I'm gonna try to remember. Being brave, being scared does not mean you're not brave. I don't know if that's how it goes. I'm sorry. But I felt like that was beautiful. Because, like, if you tell somebody, like, hey, I know you're scared, but being scared doesn't mean you're not brave. It means you're trying to be brave. And that's all anybody can ask for. Like, I really like that. And, of course, the second line that I love so much is that queens are never wrong and kings are never wrong. And this will be the first and only time somebody waits for them at the backyard. I Tasha, I wish they could have done it one more time in the series, because that was really cool, you know? So anyway, on to my little theory. About how I think like these two episodes are linked. I don't think they're like in the same day. No. I'm not thinking they're in the same day. It's a different type of theory. So, we all know that all 5 characters didn't show up until the key to the Nile. And have you noticed that Austin was a little bit like I would say that he was giving Tasha the side eye. And did you notice how in the next episode they were calling each other good friends? Well, I feel like maybe Tyrone, Uniqua, and Pablo, I feel like they planned these adventures. They planned these 2 adventures specifically just so that Tasha and Austin can try to become friends. Because my theory is, think about it. Austin was a little bit skeptical of Tasha in Key to the Nile. Like, he was giving off like, oh, come on, you know she's bossy type of vibes. So I feel like these 2 episodes are linked together, and they both have something to do with being royal. And think about the snack at the end. How she said, I felt like you have to think about how Tasha said, Austin, you got my message. What if Tasha made up this whole thing to invite Austin for a snack to show him that they're good friends now? Think about that. I know it's kind of hard to understand, but to say one thing, I'm gonna say it like this. My theory is these 2 episodes are linked together. I feel like Tasha really wanted to be even more close to Austin. Because the 3 of them, our 3 trio, Pablo, Uniqua, and Tyrone, weren't getting along. And what if at the very start of the show, the first few episodes, they were having separate adventures with Austin and having separate adventures with Tasha to make them feel like they weren't picking sides. So think about it like that. So think about it. We didn't have those 2 together at the first few episodes of this season, and now they're finally all together. Austin felt like he was being bossed around by Tasha. Because what if, I'm not going to say they weren't friends at all. What if they were kind of frenemies? What if Austin and Tasha at first were frenemies? At first. And then the Key to the Nile and Knights Are Brave and Strong both came up. And towards the end at Knights Are Brave and Strong, this clarified they're friends now. They're no longer frenemies. They're actually good friends. That's how I want to think about it. You know? What if these 2 episodes were linked together and was a metaphor of Tasha and Austin finally making up? They're finally good friends now. That's a little theory of mine. But if you don't want to believe it, then that's okay. That's alright. So, these 2 episodes, separately, are getting a 10. And if you don't want to believe my little theory, then that's cool. If you do, then that's okay too. Either way, it's my own personal theory, and if you don't want to believe it, that's okay. It's quite alright. Alright? So, tune in to the next episode, and I will see you all then. Goodbye for now. By the way, the next episode is Viking Voyage.